Good afternoon, sophomores. I hope everybody's doing well and hanging in there and keeping happy and healthy and not getting too bored with what's going on. And hopefully you have enough to do. But this is just your weekly update video for April 27th through May 1st. All right. Just as a couple heads up. All right. We are kind of approaching the end of May. We will have The Tempest finished by May 22nd. Okay. The planning as we're going 2 weeks in advance. So the calendar will be updated on the webpage tomorrow. And that will be through May 15th. So if you kind of keep an eye on that daily calendar, I'm reposting it as we move through. So that way you have an idea as to what we've done and where we're going. And there are some of you who I have not heard from. I haven't heard anything from. So it's important that you kind of take a look at that. Now, just so you know, I'm going to update grades tomorrow with things that have come in the last week. Now, please realize that work is not turned in. It's turned in every 2 weeks. There is a turn-in day, Thursday and Friday, and a pickup day, Thursday and Friday of this week. But just know that if you turn in work to me, hard copies of work to me on Thursday or Friday, I don't get it till the following Tuesday. So it takes a few days for me to pick up the work and get the work in the grade book. So if, I update grades tomorrow and it's something that that you've done, and again, there's a lot of mistakes being made on my part, and I apologize for that. Things are just kind of, I'm getting inundated with different things. So sometimes I have a tendency to misplace something. Just email me. I'll be more than happy to fix it and get it taken care of. If you emailed it to me, that's fine. Just resend it or just say, hey, Mr. Swafford, can you double check on this? And I'll be more than happy to do so. If I can't fix it right then, I will definitely fix it on my update days. So I try to update grades every Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how much is going on. So just keep an eye on PowerSchool. Also, please read Mr. Newman's email very, very carefully. That's the grading as far as it goes right now. So just kind of think about it in these terms, that if you had a B going into March 13th, if you left with a B, and you haven't done anything, you'll end up with a C. Okay. If you had a C or you had a B, and you've done everything 100% right on down the line, you could end with an A. Okay. However, if you did have a D going in, you could end up with a fail. So just be very careful. For those of you who are choosing not to do anything, that's your prerogative, however you want to work that. But just know that that's the change. So read Mr. Newman's email very, very carefully. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And if there's any questions I can't answer, I will definitely find you the answer. Okay. As far as the acts of, because we are moving into Act 1 this week of The Tempest, how that's going to work, grades are going to shift just a little bit. I'm not going to work backwards and say, oh, you didn't do all of this. But so how I'm going to put grades in the grade book from now on, there's going to be 3 grades. Okay. A collected, that's the check mark. So that means that you have turned in the work. It is complete. It is up to standard, okay, and you don't have to worry about it. There's the missing, which obviously you didn't do it, okay, and then the third one, the new one, is the incomplete. So let's say you guys turn into me next week, Act 1, annotating and going through and doing Act 1, and you turn in the work for Act 1. But let's say it's not done, okay, so it will go in the grade as an incomplete. However, you will have the chance, and this will be something we're going to have to work out from an email standpoint. You will have the chance, if you get an incomplete, like let's say on a journal, it's not 300 words. Okay. You can redo it for the full credit. Okay. So for Google Classroom, for example, and I am updating Google Classroom, so do keep an eye on that. But for Google Classroom, for example, you do one of the journal responses and it's just not up to snuff. You can redo it and get it back to me. Okay, that's pretty much starting this week as far as the work goes. So that will be in place for the remainder of the school year. Okay, the collected, the missing, or the incomplete. All right. We are approaching the end very, very quickly. I will tell you that by the 28th or 29th, everything will need to be done. Okay. We will be assigning work through the 22nd. So that will be really your Act 5. And then the following week, everything will be due. Okay. So the 28th and 29th, that's where we'll be as far as work is concerned. Thursday at 11 o'clock, okay, we will be doing a Zoom meeting, and I will send you the reminder for that tomorrow. But we'll be doing a Zoom meeting on Thursday, and we'll be talking about Shakespeare and some of the difficulties with Shakespeare as you move into the play itself. Okay, the play, The Tempest itself. So a Zoom meeting on Thursday. And again, remember tomorrow there's a packet pickup and a turn-in day. So any work you need to turn in, please do so tomorrow. So Thursday, 11 o'clock, Zoom meeting. Read Mr. Newman's email. Check your grades. Again, if there's something that's been missed, give me the chance to fix it. And if you haven't signed into Google Classroom at this point, you need to do so. There's only about 38, 39 people who've signed into Google Classroom, and I have about 75 of you guys. So just keep that in mind. If you have a buddy who you know is not doing anything, have them sign into Google Classroom, give them the code, and that's it. So are there, if you, again, just focus on those things. AP testing's coming up. All right. So I think the week from the 11th through the 15th, I think, is you guys will be taking the AP Euro. A lot of you will be taking the AP Euro. You'll notice for that particular week, when I get it posted, you'll notice for that particular week, there's a little bit less work. That's a short act in the play. So that's for you guys to kind of focus on other things that particular week. And that's it. That's all I have for you guys today. I'll be sending out an email as well. So with all these updates. So just kind of, keep up. I know it's a lot. I know there's a lot coming at you from lots of different directions, but just sit back, take your time, take a deep breath, and you'll be all right. We'll make it through. All right. So if you guys have any questions, please email me and we'll get them answered and we'll get it taken care of. You guys take care of yourselves, stay happy and healthy, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Maybe, maybe not. I'm sorry. Okay. Bye, guys.